Hi everyone. Today we are going to introduce the coordinates geometry of junior intermediate. Just listen carefully. The consider it is totally a plane, so it can be divided into 4 parts. So the horizontal line is called as x-axis and vertical line is called as y-axis. It is positive side. These two are positive side. So it is the point can be represented by x comma y. And it is negative side. That can be represented by x dash and it is y dash. So the above values all are positive, below values all are negative. Similarly, right side values are positive, left side values are negative. Now, a1, 2, x, y, both are positive. But here, whereas left side value no, that's why x values are negative and y values are positive. So that is minus x, y. Here, it is downwards and leftward, left side. So it can be represented by minus x, minus y. And here, it is positive, it is negative. So that is x, minus y. For example, 2, minus 3. Where it lies, in which quadrant? It is called as first quadrant. It is called as second quadrant. And it is called as third quadrant. And it is called as fourth quadrant. So 2, minus 3 means what? Y value is negative. And x is positive. X is positive, y is negative. So it lies in fourth quadrant. Similarly, for example, minus 2, minus 3 is there. So my x value is negative and y also negative. So both are negative. Since both are negative, it lies in third quadrant. Similarly, minus 2, 3 is there. Right? X is negative and y is positive. So since x is negative and y is positive, it lies in second quadrant. It is the only first basic of the coordinates geometry. In the space, there is 2 points. For example, x1, y1 and x2, y2. Right? It is A, considered it is B. A, B, 2 are 2 points in the space. So let me find out the distance between them. You might have learned in 10th class, of course. So AB equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Or it can be written as x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square also. Means what? So difference of x coordinate whole square plus difference of y coordinate whole square. So either you can express x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2, y2 minus y1 or y1 minus y2. Since the square is there, you can write any one of these two ways. For example, here 1, 2 point is there. And here 3, 4 is there. So we have to find out the distance between them, right? So find out, consider these two are A, B. So AB means what? What is the formula? Consider it is x1, y1 and it is x2, y2. So AB equal to under root of x2 minus x1 means 3 minus 1 plus y2 minus y1 means what? 4 minus 2. That equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 square means 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 2 square means 4. 4 plus 4, 8. Root 8. Or you can write as 1 minus 2 also. The answer remaining same only. 1 minus 3 means minus 2. Since the square is there, minus 2 whole square means what? Again 4 only. 2 minus 4, minus 2. Minus 2 whole square means again 4. Means root 8. Right? So that is, I will give you one more example. It's a very, very important formula. Throughout the geometry, you have to must learn this one. And more, I will give you one more example. For example, minus 2, 4 is there and 3, 5. The previously what we discussed is the distance between 2 points, right? Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. That's a very fundamental formula throughout the first year and second year. Everyone have to remember this formula unless and until you have to complete the first and second years. That's very basic formula. Without using that formula, you can't go through the geometry, right? So remember, all of you. Let me continue the next example, please. And it is considered as x1, y1, and it is x2, y2. Same formula I can apply for this one. Whatever we previously what we learnt, that is x under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. x2 means what? 3. Here minus 2 is there. Minus of x1 means minus 2, right? Again you have to write minus 2 whole square. So you might have understand, right? x2 means 3, x1 means minus 2. So minus 2. Similarly, y2 means 5, minus 4. So that is 25. That is 1. That is root of 26. So either you can use this one, as I said previously, you can use this one also, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Once it is clear, let me go to the next formula, please. For example, here 2 points are there, right? ax1, y1 and bx2, y2. Here one more point is there. Let the point be px comma y. So px comma y divides line joining of AB in the ratio m is to n. The ratio m is to n. Now we have to find out the value of p. We have to find out the value of p. We have to find out the coordinate of p. He may given that a and b, and ratio will be given. You have to find out this one. So px comma y equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, comma my2 ny1 by, for example, a is 1 comma 2 and b is 3 comma 4. Now we have to find out the point p x comma y, which divides in the ratio 1 is 2. So you please compare these two values. It is very clear that in place of m 1 is there and in place of n 2 is there. And x1 y1 means a 1 comma 2 and x2 y2 means b 3 comma 4. So it is very clear m value is 1 as you compare these two, and n value also clear, that is nothing but 2. So x1 y1 is 1 comma 2. ax1 y1 is 1 comma 2. Means what? x1 value is 1 and y1 value is 2. Similarly, bx2 y2, that is 3 comma 4. So x2 value is 3 and y2 value is 4. So don't hesitate to apply this formula. Wherever m is there, please replace it by 1. In place of n, replace it by 2. Wherever x2 is there, replace it by 3. And wherever x1 is there, replace it by 1. So the point P is mx2. M means how much? 1. 1 into x2 is how much? 3. 1 into 3 plus n into n means how much? 2. And x1 means how much? 1 by m plus n. M plus n means 1 plus 2, comma my2. My2 means m value is 1. Y2 means how much? 4 plus ny1. N value is how much? 2. Y1 means how much? Here the point is n or 2 by m plus n. That is nothing but 1 into 3, 3, 2 into 1, 2, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 by 3, 4, 2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 by 3. Similarly, you take any examples, it is called as the point Px comma y is between the A and B. So it is internally. Internally means what? Px comma y lies between A and B. It doesn't mean that at midpoint. It doesn't mean that at midpoint. Between A, B. It might be here, it might be here, it might be here. Anyway, it may be lies, but not at midpoint, right? For example, same formula can be applied with a little variance, just a small change. For example, here A is there. A x1, y1 and B x2, y2. P is somewhere, not between these two. It is outside AB. It is outside AB. Instead of saying outside AB, we can say externally. We can say externally means outside. Don't use the word outside, right? So instead of using outside word, use externally. Means P divides A, it is M and it is N. The difference between the previous one, this one, is nothing but what? That is internally. That lies in between AB. But whereas here, it lies in outside AB. Outside AB. That's the only difference. The remaining is same. So the formula only changes. P equal to mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n. Previously we applied that plus here. When P lies between AB. Now P lies outside, no? That way we have to use minus. Outside means what? Externally, right? So that's nothing but m minus n. Similarly, m by 2 minus n by 1 by m minus n. Let me understand you by giving one example, just as previous question. For example, A1 comma 2 and B3 comma 4. The ratio is 3 is 4. We have to find out the P. We have to find out P. P nothing but external point, no? So P is mx2. M value is how much? 3. N value is 4. Right? Just replace the values. M means 3. 3 into x2. 3. It is x1, y1. And it is x2, y2. 3 into 3 minus nx1. N means what? 4. x1 means how much? 1. By m minus n. M minus n means 3 minus 4. Similarly, m by 2. M by 2 means 3. Y2 means how much? 4. Minus n by 1. N means 4. Y1 means how much? 2. By 3 minus 4. That equal to 9 minus 4, 5. 12 minus 8, 4. 3 minus 4 means what? Minus 1. Comma. 12 minus 8 means 4. 4 by minus 1. But you never write the minus in denominator. Take these two values to numerator. That become value is minus 5 comma minus 4. We learned first distance between 2 points. Again, after that, we used to discuss midpoint. And it is nothing but what? Section formula. It may be externally or internally. These two together includes in section formula. Right? It's the last formula, I think. For example, here AX1, Y1 is there, right? It's a triangle. And BX2, Y2. And CX3, Y3. A, B, C is very, very important. All of you please listen. We are going some more depth. D nothing but what? Midpoint. Previous I told you that. What is the formula for midpoint? You might have remembered. x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2, right? Here instead of x1, x2 is there. Instead of y1, y2 is there. Similarly, instead of x2, x3 is there. Instead of y2, y3 is there. So x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So in place of these two, replace these two. Now it become x2 plus x3 by 2 comma y2 plus y3 by 2. Now it is centroid. It is centroid. It divides in the ratio 2:1. What is centroid? These things we can discuss in coordinates, straight lines in coming sessions. It's only just introduction part. Depends on the centroid, we can discuss many more questions as well as mains concern, advanced concern, IP concern. But today just we are giving only introduction of coordinate system. That's the first topic of your 1B. Right? 2:1, right? So your ratio is what? M is to N equal to 2:1. Point is there, ratio is there. Previously we used to apply the one formula, section formula. You might have remembered. Just now we discussed about that, right? That is nothing but what? Can you remember that? Okay then. mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Instead of m comma n, what is there? 2 comma 1 is there. In place of x1 y1 is there. In place of x2 y2, what is there? Here it is there, right? It is x2, totally x2, and it is y2. So please apply the formula. Wherever the values are there, just replace it. You will get the formula. Never by heart the formulas. You remember it. Try to derive this one. M means what? M value is how much? 2. x2 means x2 plus x3 by 2 plus nx1. nx1 means, n means how much? 1. 1 into x1. x1 means by m plus n. M plus n means how much? 2 plus 1. M means same 2 and y2 plus y3 by 2 plus n means what? 1. Right? Into y1. y1 means y1. By m plus n means what? 2 plus 1. 2 gets cancelled. Here 2 gets cancelled. All of you, please remember the formula for centroid is very, 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 very important. You have to remember this formula throughout the intermediate. x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. Depends on this formula. Many questions are there in as well as mains concern, not in IPE. Mains concern, many questions are there, and MCET concern also. y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. For example, it is x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3, right? Let me give you one example. A1 comma 2, A1 comma 2, and B is 2 comma 3, C is 3 comma 4. It is very clear, x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. I repeat once. It is x1 y1, it is x2 y2, and it is x3 y3. Right? Is it clear? Okay, just replace now. So G equal to x1 means 1, x2 means 2, and x3 means 3 by 3. y1, take the y coordinates. Initially you have to take the x coordinate, then go for y coordinate. Means what? 2 plus 3 plus 4 by 3. Now 3 plus 3, 6 by 3 means 2. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 by 3 means 3. So the formula for centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. It's very, very most important formula. Not only in geometry, straight lines, it plays a vital role as well as the main is concerned. So please remember. Let me take one more example and we can complete this session. Tomorrow we can discuss the areas of triangles and quadrilaters. Thereafter, we can discuss the first chapter of locus. For example, just now we discussed what is the formula for a centroid? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. M set, mains, IP, these three nothing but not different, almost same. Once you have the grip on the concept, you can mold into the M set and also mains. Never fear of mathematics. It's a very easy thing if you concentrate a little bit more. For example, A, 3, 4 is there, and B, minus 2, 3 is there, and C, minus 5, 6 is there. So it is x1, y1, and it is x2, y2, and it is x3, y3. Formula is in front of you, all of you guys, right? And values also there. Your part of thing is only just replace the values, right? So that is the x coordinates. Just notice where are the x coordinates. One is 3, minus 2 and minus 5, isn't it? And the y coordinates 4, 3 and 6. Please replace, nothing but just replacing. Once you know the concept and formulas, you can do any kind of question. Just application of formulas, nothing but solvation of questions. Need not fear of. Well, first replace the values. A nothing, centroid nothing but what? x1 plus x2 plus x3, no? What is x1 here? 3. What is x2? Minus 2. And x3 is minus 5. Isn't it? Don't get confusion. Be clear of this one. 3 plus x2 means minus 2 and minus 5 by 3, comma. Now think of y coordinates. y1 means what? 4. Isn't it? 4 plus 3 plus 6 by 3. Now 3 plus into minus, 3 minus 2 plus into minus, minus 5 by 3. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 by 3. Now minus 2, minus 5. How much? Minus 7. Now what is there? 3 is there, right? 3 minus 7. 7 minus 3 means everybody can answer. What is the value? 4, right? But minus carries to the 7, no? It's a big value as compared to these two. So that's why it is minus 4. So the value is minus 4 by 3 and 13 by 3. Dear viewers, so my way of thinking is first let me complete the chapters. It's only introduction part in 1B. Locus is there, change of axis is there, straight lines are there, pair of straight lines are there, and 3D is there, direction cosines and direction ratios. Once we complete the concepts of this one by giving the few examples of questions, once it finished off, we can think about the mains. That is my intention. All of you be with me, please. So just encourage the classes. Okay. Thank you, all of you.